Hey YouTube, JT here. We're gonna take a look at this new pepper spray I've been carrying the last couple of weeks. Sabre Red. That's the keyring model. And then we're gonna talk briefly about use of force. So like for a law enforcement officer, their force continuum is usually something like this. Command presence. You know, just the fact that they showed up in uniform and a badge. You know, you might have people thinking twice, maybe having them straighten up and fly right. And then from command presence, they might go to, you know, their verbal skills. Maybe light touch, trying to escort you out of the bar because they had too much to drink. And then I think maybe active aggression, you're fighting back, they got to subdue you. And then it goes from there. Maybe pepper spray, baton, and then, you know, lethal force with the firearm. Oh, I forgot, some states, some counties, they have tasers. So, you know, they're going to have a different use of force structure than you. If you're just the average citizen and you're fortunate enough to carry a gun, a knife, you know, maybe you have the opportunity to have pepper spray and batons. But say, you know, you're like me sometimes. I carry a gun and 2 knives minimum wherever I go. And I have the pepper spray, ASP baton available. And I'll leave one or both at home. That's just my choice. But then, you know, you're going to go from your hands on, because the guy's fighting with you or whatever. Well, let's just backtrack. So the guy say, hey, give me your money. And I say, hey, brother, I ain't going to give you no money. Or you might say, oh, yeah, take all my money. You know, leave me alone, don't hurt me. Yeah, right, that's going to happen with me. So anyway, so it moves up. So then the guy starts getting physical. You got to do some hyperbolic shit or whatever. But maybe he might have a knife, and you might go with a knife. But my thing is, if the guy pulls a knife, I'm just going to go straight to the gun. I like to be one step above. So you go to the gun. But say so you had pepper spray with you. And you blast the guy, take off, call 911. Or maybe you had your ASP baton. You know, you do the song and dance with that. Instead of killing them, small kind of injury. Yeah, that's just a brief scenario, and talk about the use of force continuum. Anyway, this pepper spray is cool, because like you see, this is the way I carry mine. I put it on a Alpha Innovations Kubaton, and I just tuck it in the waistband, or even in your back pocket, or wherever you want to carry it. But it works out good for me. And then I got, for the wifey, she keeps it on her keyring. And then, the way you would use this is, you walk into the parking lot from the shopping center by yourself, or to the parking structure, or going into an elevator or stairwell. You keep it in your hand. And if somebody gets stupid, you just flick it there to where it's going to activate it. You press down, and you're aiming for the eyes, and you're shooting across laterally, left to right, from ear to ear. It's just going to cause severe burning, and it's a real irritant. The eyes are going to be closing up and painful. You have copious tears, coughing, difficulty breathing. I mean, the guy's going to have snot coming out of his nose like he's Jabba-the-Hutt. But, it's really effective. And this Sabre Red, I found this at a local gun shop, Conneaut gun shop. And I don't know if you can pick it up there. It's only $7.95. You kind of beat that price. That's why I bought several. And this unit is good until 2015, and it has 25 1-second bursts. So that's a lot. This is a good deal. And another thing about pepper spray that some people might not think of. You carry pepper spray, you know what it's used for, you know how to use it and when to use it. But how many of you have ever been sprayed yourself? And I'm not joking by that. You have to get sprayed. The same situation, you're standing 6 or 10 feet from the sprayer, and your eyes wide open, and you get blasted. And the reason for that is you want to see how it's going to affect you. Sure, you're going to have tearing and all that stuff I mentioned, but there's levels of it. Are you just going to be, inconvenience? Can you still function? or is it going to be total shutdown for you? Because now you got to think, what if a crumb or scumbag, you know, maybe a little smart, is carrying pepper spray himself, and then he's saying, hey, give me your money, and you see it in his hand, and the minute you see that come up, if you know that thing's going to shut you down, you might be able to justify that, you know, why you shot him dead. Because that would have left you incapacitated, and your wife, your kids would have been left to his tender mercies. So, you know, like I said, just food for thought. And, you know, like I always said, you have to have options. Alright, guys. Watch your six. JT out.